Love it. Now, this, is, of course, is known to be a very good matchup for Mario. Mario mains love playing against Palutena's spacing and distancing options, but Aluf does obviously also have the reputation that he has as well, so it'll be interesting to see how this goes.
And they're both fire characters as well, which is quite interesting.
Fire Emblem characters.
That's right. No, I mean they both wield, like if they were in, you know, like the Avatar world, then they would both be firebenders, right? I say that watching as.
I think Palutena's probably going to be more like an air nomad thing because she's so jumpy. And have you seen that up air? Like, you can't do that shit on the ground.
Literally has a fire attack. Wait, is Palutena the Avatar? She doesn't have ground moves.
No, I guess that's sort of how it works. But moving back to the game once again for a moment, we're seeing that Aluf is falling a little bit behind under Palutena's pressure, and it is very hard to get in against that Palutena neutral as Mario. But if you get that opening, and your name is Aluf, you could certainly murder that poor woman at the top of the stage. Although, good DI. Keeping that Palutena alive.
Yep. Crazy character. Still not dead.
Oh, up smash. Getting
Nasty.
up that neutral get up. To answer your question there in the chat, Ochizuki, KFC's been back for a long time. You know, it's a franchise that came to New Zealand from the United States where you can get quite delicious fried chicken. And
I don't think it ever went away. I think it just dropped out of fashion for a little bit. People stopped buying KFC. But it wasn't because it wasn't there. It was just like there were other options. This is the time when, you know.
Well, Taco Bell's a thing in New Zealand now, you know. So
yeah.
Like, well, like when's Taco Bell come back? You know.
Yeah, that's right. It's quite interesting, Taco Bell's business model. I could talk about that for a very long time, but
we don't want to deprive the viewers of important set information here, as we see that.
That's right. I don't think Mario has a long time, so I think I'll shelve that for another commentary session.
True, but I mean, this is game one of a difficult matchup, and Aluf's got to get a bit of a download on his opponent in order to be able to make up that deficit. Now, we see him going in and exploiting set opening, and even though he's behind on percentages now, if he gets an opportunity, Mario is very capable of killing somebody despite, you know, the rough matchup.
Yep, that's right.
Cool, and there's a little bit of back air action there, and is that, no.
Oh, yeah, Mario trying to
that's
use
what
the pillow to send that back,
and that's what you call cooking in Smash once again. Now that's a nice Italian meal, you know, a little bit of prep involved. You got to hit the side B option after letting it air out for a bit. But that's how you get a good Italian meal. Problem with Italian meals mainly is there's a lot of cheese, a lot of tomato, and if you're not into that, then it's not always going to be a good time.
Yep. Oh well, I mean, you know, but who doesn't love those two very specific things? Pretty much everyone loves them, so I'm willing to say Italian food, everyone loves it, because it is, you're right, it is comprised of literally those two things.
I mean, speaking of Italian food, our Palutena player is certainly cooking at the moment. You know, stock lead off the stage at the moment, see if they can make a comeback, and then...
Bit of a disrespect there coming out from Palutena and getting punished for it, trying to do a
well, I think getting hit by that back air was certainly very rude. You know, that's not good cooking. Yeah.
No. Yeah.
A lot of hanging out at the ledge. You know, that Palutena is just chilling. You know, surprised that player 420 wasn't, you know, using that option more, just hanging out on the ledge. But I mean, Mario isn't necessarily the best character to punish that in the sense that it's quite reactable. So.
Mario here using spot dodges quite a lot, it looks like. And I think that's quite right in that Palutena doesn't have a huge amount of multi-hits. I mean, obviously there's the jab, and then there's like the neutral air. But in general, forward air and back air and whatnot, single hit options, and it looks like they're doing a pretty good job with the spot dodges against Palutena.
Yeah, Aluf nearly getting in there, getting a few small hits, but not able to convert, and immediately did the up smash there. Wonderful response to the tech pressure from Palutena.
Yep, right you are. Now that was winners semis match number 1. Going to knarf. Knarf sort of reminds me of you watch Get Smart?
No.
It's this like real big bad dude, you know, real typical henchman.
Well, I more allude knarf to what happens when you drink too much on a Friday night. You know, like I got totally knarfed last night, man.
Oh yeah, use it as like an adjective almost.
Yeah, and certainly seeing what he's doing to some of his opponents here today, it's not impossible either.
But yeah, no, in this henchman could only really say like yarp, and then the one time he had to say no, the thing that came out was narp, and apparently, you know, that's what he says. So now forever, knarf just reminds me of the henchman from Get Smart. Good little up air combo coming out from Aluf, getting quite a bit of damage percentage in on the Palutena.
Yeah, certainly this game is a little bit less in the Palutena's favour so far, although it really comes down to how Aluf is able to adapt to the matchup.
We saw Aluf earlier getting some sort of low percent combos off and then immediately dragging them off the edge and just spiking them into the ground. It seems like they're not able to do the same thing against Palutena here.
Well, I think with the main thing with game one that made the difference was that the Palutena just wasn't getting hit quite as often, and we do know that that is the premier strategy in Smash.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, Aluf getting those up air strings as he's known for.
Yep. I mean, the triple parry there coming out on the blast from Palutena. Didn't mention that when it happened, but that's really impressive, actually. That's three perfectly timed parries.
It's almost like these players are pretty good. You know, they've got pretty good reaction times, good knowledge of the game, and they're able to get stuff done.
Yeah, a lot of the time I look at what these players are doing, and I'm like, I could do that. And then other times I look at it and I'm like, yeah. Or you like see like a good combo video and you're like, yeah, that's I can see how they're doing that. I can do these things. I know how to do like a back air, and then you try it and you're like, oh.
Yeah, and then you just watch Aluf and you're like, hang on, I don't know how to do combos. Like, this is messed up. Or a little bit of winged wonder right there.
Yeah, good read there coming in from the Palutena. Mario didn't know what hit him. It was wings.
Yeah, nice pivot grab into the turnaround and air strings there. Like, Palutena's advantage state is nothing to be trifled with, certainly, although Aluf and Mario are no
I have a suspicion
stranger.
that an up B would have killed there from Aluf. All the way at the top of the stage.
Ooh.
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. Kill
Convincing
anyway,
two-stock victory from Aluf, pulling the download on his opponent.
but I have a suspicion that at 71% at nearing the top of the stage, an up B would have killed there from Mario. Of course, this is Aluf playing, not me playing, and Aluf is a much better player than I, but...
It's fairly likely that maybe for DI reasons that wouldn't be a true combo. Palutena would have the opportunity to air dodge, and for the sake of maintaining stage control, you know, Aluf would prefer not to go for that option at the end. Alright, here we are. We've got the lovely pink dress from Palutena, and we're seeing a little bit of costume counterpicking.
Yeah, I must say that there's really good color coordination there from Palutena. You got the pink dress and the green here. Really great cosmetic mixture.
It looks good, yeah.
Yeah, it really meshes well. Yep.
Ooh, kissing the blast zone there on top of the stage as we see Mario going ham. Ooh, he did go
went
for it. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, Aluf will rarely miss the opportunity to punish somebody badly.
I think he was just listening to my commentary and was like, you know what? That Kairos fella was right. I'm gonna start doing that from now on. And I reckon he's just never tried it before.
That actually makes a lot of sense. You know?
Yeah.
Like, the players have a lot of opportunity to learn from commentators who know so very well what they're doing.
That's right.
In terms of play.
That's right. And of course, Varium and I are incredibly well knowledged in the game.
Oh, wonderful tech. Oh, wonderful tech again. Oh, so Luke's
3,
clearly got the 2-frame
4,
timing very well done.
5.
My gosh.
6.
What an amazing sequence. Oh. Fantastic
Insane.
display of skill from both players, both on the 2-frame timing and the ability to tech under pressure.
That is just not right.
That's
6.
clearly how Smash is meant to be played. Aluf with a fairly firm lead here, not surprising after seeing the proficiency of that 2-frame capability, while Palutena maintains center stage for the moment.
Yeah, no, I mean, those I'll be talking about this after the match as well, but those 6 techs against the stage and 2 frames, crazy. What fantastic timing from both of these players, showing just how consistent they are.
I think what's really magical about that, as we see a back air to kill our Mario here, is that, you know, Palutena really wanted to stay alive, and the Mario really wanted to kill the Palutena. And when you have 2 fantastic players of this caliber, you know, exerting that unmovable force versus unstoppable object against each other, you know, you get to see those kind of plays come out.
What you're trying to... So are you trying to insinuate that by teching, Palutena was trying to stay alive?
That's correct, yes.
Wow. Yeah, agreed, Egg Time OK. Super Pog.
Pogchan, yeah.
I would not be surprised.
Oh, we see that
there
two-frame
we go
timing
again.
coming into play again. Aluf does not mess around. And, you know, it makes sense, because Mario players do not typically enjoy the Palutena matchup, and you want to make sure that if she's trying to recover, that you can kick her in the face instead.
But no, because that is the single most impressive thing I have seen all today, I would not be surprised to see these two particular people in the winners' finals here, the grand finals.
Certainly a good opportunity for players like 420, who we saw earlier as well, to compete on this level as well. As we see the yeet back here, punishing the Mario for existing.
Yep, the yeet throw, that is actually the official term for that throw. It's in the...
it's in the instructions for the game, yeah.
Yeah. Does Smashing come with instructions? I'm just thinking about this now. When was the last time games actually came with instructions?
Well, there is a learn to play, you know, video at the start of the menu.
Or another question.
Opening from Aluf, taking it into the forward air and the kill. Just like that, the game is over, ladies and gentlemen.
That's dirty. What percentage was Palutena out there? I didn't catch it.
Oh, she was dead. You know, who cares? Percentages? Psh, you know, it's an Aluf forward air. You know, that's just F's in the chat.
Oh jeez.
Can I press F as in the chat as well? Like I want to join in. There we go. Look at that. NZ smash. Love it.
NZ smash. Raise the Fs. All right. Dropping in to match number 4, Aluf up 2-1 to knarf.
Knarf getting in the shot and trying to stay out of Aluf's range while he's going in for those nair strings. Unable to follow up on the nairs, but gets the back air and is getting the dash attack as well, while Aluf is coming back to the stage.
Yeah. We're going to have to see whether Mario is able to get any of those low percentage spike kills.
Certainly in terms of combo potential with that low center stage, you know, we're seeing the damage rack up and the deficit being made up very quickly.
Yeah, it looks like this is now looking like it's going to be more of an up A kill.
My gosh, we even see the rarely used Palutena counter. Or up smash, yes, up punishing smash. That neutral get up.
As the third time that has been Aluf's downfall here in the set. Seems like a pretty good kill option for Palutena.
Well, to be fair, it's less of a downfall in that it's not a spike and more of an upfall, because he's not moving in the direction of downfall would typically.
If you fall upwards, are you still falling though?
No, I think you're being blasted at that point, so the entire principle doesn't apply.
Yeah.
Or jab lock into the nice confirm, reading the roll in there.
Yeah, good read.
Yeah, certainly pretty even at the moment. Palutena currently at center stage, despite what was a deficit, and now we've got a very even game in terms of percentages. Into that.
There.
Not able to get the two frame in that card. Oh, nice. Once again, we see the up smash on the neutral get up as Palutena is walling with back airs, trying to keep our little Italian man from getting back to safety. Good shield, but we've got the back air there to finish off our little Italian friend.
Yep, not able to get in an air dodge or anything to stop that momentum. Carried off into the blast zone. So
Mario now trying to finish off the stock, currently with stage control, trying to back air our green-haired friend.
Yeah, and of course any damage that Palutena manages to get into the Mario at this point, now 30% around about, is just straight damage. Palutena is going to be happy with any damage that she can put onto Mario.
Two frame timing once again. Certainly Mario is the kind of character that could make a recovery, you know, land a good combo kill at 30% odd with a forward spike.
Yeah, the shield steer down there from both characters.
Palutena obviously has to be very careful with her approach here. You know, a single little clip on an area like that and she's dead, and we're back at a pretty even game, folks.
Yeah. Now we'll see how impactful that 27% that Palutena was able to get with that previous stock will be. Extending it up to 50% here.
Yeah, it's walling out with those back airs. Mario, not the best character for getting in against that approach.
Yep. Alright, just a reminder that if Aluf manages to take this game, looks like they're in a disadvantaged state here. That means that Aluf will win this set. If the Palutena wins, knarf wins, then that was close.
Forward air nearly there.
Then we'll be forced into game number 5 here.
That is how best of 5s work, yes.
That is how best of 5s work.
Well, I'd like to see it. You know, these players are putting on a good show.
Well, the good thing is I can just assume.
Boom! There we go.
Yeah.
The nerf, but still enough to move right there.
You know, I always like making the assumption that anyone I'm talking to just doesn't understand and so I can just talk about the most ludicrous things. And so it's perfect.
Yeah, now you can nerf the nerf, but you can't nerf the knarf, as we see that the down air or down throw confirm into the back air is still a thing.
Mm. Alright, game number 5. Are we going to see any changes? We are not. What color placenta are we going to get?
Placenta? Oh, you mean Palutena. You got a bit mixed up.
Yes, yes.
Oh, we get a pink placenta. I mean Palutena.
Yep. Ah, yes, the nice old clashy green and pink.
Yeah, but here we are on a Game 5 scenario for quite an exciting set, and as we see our exciting nestlings immediately following it up. But, you know, Mario answering back with some combos of his own.
Yep, both players are happy with Pokemon Stadium 2. I think every single one of the games has been on Pokemon Stadium 2, which is pretty cool.
I don't think that's true, but at the same time, I'm not going to question you, because Pokemon Stadium 2 is the best stage that you can possibly play on.
Yeah, that's right. And if anyone chooses
Well, if anything,
a stage that's not Pokemon Stadium 2, then they're playing, you know, against you know, the ideas of this game.
well, I think that's probably how bans should actually work. You know, people talk about banning stages they don't want to play on, but why wouldn't you want to play on exclusively Pokemon Stadium 2? So, in
That's right.
actuality, you know, the banning system needs an overhaul.
I think that the problem isn't the stages. You don't need to ban the stages. You just need to ban the players that want to play anything other than Pokemon Stadium 2.
That's true. We should need to shun them from our community.
That's right. Our community. We'll send them to the Melee community. They'll be happy over there.
That's fair. Cause
Do you think the Melee
that's a
community
separate thing.
will take them?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's
Yeet.
gonna do it. So,
Yeah,
Palutena is a
jab lock.
Palutena is a character very well known for that back throw.
Yep. They say it can kill at early percents.
Well, I
What
wouldn't
they
say,
mean is that it kills at really early percents.
I wouldn't say early. 130% or so is about the sweet spot where it's going to work on basically everybody.
Yeah, but it's like 2 Nears from Palutena, right?
True. I mean, she is capable of racking up damage, but so is Mario. And Mario has got the up smash capability as well to even this up. Yes, I was going to say, will we see the neutral get up once again, but Aluf wising up to that option. Oh, yes, double down air to stuff out the response there, you know, pushing that button and following our Palutena running around the stage, trying to go for the, nope, not going to go for the up B, probably because it wouldn't be true, or it wouldn't kill. As we reset back to neutral, once again, very close stocks and a bit of war in center stage. Mario getting the throw, keeping Palutena off stage, but the up air there is, no, that's a fair move, you know. I think,
yeah, no, totally fair. I love moves that, like, attack through the stage. So good.
Well, I mean,
Very balanced.
Palutena Man's are very hard done by, you know. An invincible back air and an up air that basically can't be out-prioritized. You know, the character doesn't have that many good tools.
Yeah. Yeah. And even her up smash seems to be pretty much her only kill option. I mean, other than, you know, the back throw.
Other than, yeah, the back throw and the nairs and the forward air chains.
Well,
yeah.
and even the side B often can get kills.
Oh,
So
back
she really
air,
does have
boom.
options.
Straight through to Game 5. One stock piece and a little
Yep.
bit of dance around the edge, but, you know.
This is match stock right here. If you were to condense the entirety of these last 4 sets into one stock, this is it.
Certainly, and we certainly wouldn't want to disrupt that with arbitrary conversations about Italian dinners.
No, absolutely.
So I'm really
Who
hoping that we'll see a side B.
Palutena is trying to make right now.
Oh yeah, that up air, and yeah, into that nearly cooked Italian dinner, into the read, but no, Aluf is not going
the
to roll.
disrespect.
Well, I don't know that landing a bunch of up airs on somebody is considered disrespectful. You know,
No,
your
the-
culture is a little bit different from
No,
mine.
the Palutena attacking using smash back aggression. There
Wonderful
we go.
timing on the up smash. Palutena getting it done.
Yep. Palutena punishing Mario 5 times throughout those 5 games. 4 of those were kills using neutral get up straight into an up A. Quite unfortunate, but well read from the Palutena.